Hi everyone, and welcome to Great Moments with Lady Sandra. My name is Sandra. Thank you all for tuning in with me at this moment. If you have subscribed already to this channel, thank you very much. I appreciate your support. May God bless you in Jesus. If you haven't subscribed yet and you are just seeing this beautiful blessed channel for the first time on YouTube, please can you kindly hit that subscribe button down there and hit the notification bell. Whenever I post a video, you will be the first to be notified. Thank you for doing that. Today's episode is a bit sad story that happened in Ireland this week. It's a very tragedy death of a 17 years old boy that was murdered. Not because he was murdered that makes it so sad. Yes, it's sad because he's a human being, he's dead, and he's a teenager as well. The manner that he was killed make it so sad, more sad. Imagine a boy of that age, 17 years old boy, killed in that manner, which brought sadness to the community, even to the country at large. It was so sad. Like, death has been happening in this country, all over the world, we know. Is one of those things. But this boy, shocked everybody the way he was killed. And which, as I am saying this now, it's like, it's very horrible looking when you see the way they described the death. Like, he was killed and slaughtered. They pieces him. I'll put up the picture for you to see. And the police, everyone is still in search of his body parts, where they have deposited his body parts all over the community. Nobody knows where they and they found the clothes that he will put on that day in some estate yard, burnt, and many other parts of his body have not yet been found. So this video is just a piece of an advice to every parent. Please, if you are a parent, not just only here in Ireland, we know that the death that almost take place in Ireland here is about this thing we know, it's about drug. The death did not just happen just like that they don't know reason why they did it. The reason why they killed him was that this boy, since he's 14 years of age, he have started running errand for two gang drug dealers. And the very day this horrible death of him took place, he called his mom that he will be home late. That these people that choose to kill him that day, they have been monitoring his movement all this while. They knew quite well that he always go home on time. So that unfaithful day for him not to go home on time was the day they targeted him to just finish him. The most painful part of the death is they have left his body for the family to see. They should have at least let his family give him a befitting burial, complete body. Bury him in a complete body and say last prayer for him as a farewell. Even talk to his spirit, his body, if he hears then that when he come to the next life, if at all there's a next life, that he should not go with this kind of people in his early age of life. I'm using this as an advice to all parents. We know children of that kind of age cannot be controlled as we used to control them when they were babies. But one thing we should know is that when it started from young age, going with bad people, going with bad gang, is a duty for every parent. If you yourself know that you are not into such a group, you are not doing such things, and you find out that your child is moving with such group of people, when you know that you, the parents, the father, the mother, is not related to such thing, please consure consure your children. Let them know that this life is just one part. When it is taken away, it is gone. And when it happens to be taken in a very horrible way like this, is the most painful thing. Nobody knows where to find his parts and parts of body now. They killed him, the worst of it. They slaughter him like meat. So for me, when I was reading that news, I was asking myself, does these people not have conscience at all? Does these people not even say to themselves, like, what? They are killing human being now. You've killed him, good for you. You know the reason why you kill him. You choose to take life in your own hand. The Lord God Almighty will judge you on the day that you too will die. When you choose to kill another human being, you too be ready for your death. That one day you too will die. And when you die, you're going to report back to your Creator how many people that you have sent to this world to come and kill, which you don't have the right to take another person's life. No matter what may take, no matter what may be, no matter what that person must have done to you. It's a very, very horrible news that you cannot even imagine to see it or to read it. According to the newspaper, that the people in Drogheda at present in Ireland are scared. All of them are scared that they don't know what is going on. How can somebody, a child, a teenager, 17 years old, be killed in this horrible manner? You should have lived, at least leave his body for the police to discover his body and give it to the family to do the necessary things for him, and let his body rest in peace. Now his body cannot be found anywhere. They slaughter him like a meat. If you are even killing a cow or a rat, at least you will have a conscience that this rat is a pet to others. It might be meat to you, but not human being. It has been happening. It's not the first time that this death has taken place, but in this manner, horrible manner, it has not been. In this kind of age, no. They are killing themselves, we know, because of drug. There is no other thing. Money, business that is not legal. They are killing themselves for it. But we pray that every parent from now on will sit their children down, talk to their children, that this life is one part. When it is gone, it is gone. It can never be reconnected back again. And secondly, they should know who their children are moving with. I quite understand that this family of this young boy that was killed and slaughtered knows quite well that this kind of thing is going to happen someday, somehow. But they never expected it to happen in this horrible manner, because they have been monitoring his movements, letting him know when to go out and when to come in. But on that unfaithful day, he could not escape this kind of people. But nobody knows what conspiracy that very day. Nobody knows why he called his mom and told his mom that he would be coming home late. Nobody knows if he were with them. But according to news that he said he was in a taxi and they brought him out of the taxi. They were monitoring him. They set an ambush for him, if I may say. Yes, for them to have monitored him, enter inside a taxi and took him out and did that kind of horrible thing to him. It's such a painful death. Other sad story. If you can see me now, I'm so sad, and my emotion is not holding it anymore, because a video was sent to me, and this a bean bag was in a black bean bag was in a skip, and the voice of a crying baby was heard all around. And I never knew that that bean bag that was in the skip was the baby. There was a baby inside a bean bag. How could a woman or a girl or a lady, whatever his age is, whatever her age is, I don't know, could do such a thing to a newborn baby? You have carried that baby for 9 months, for crying out loud. You know quite well that you don't need that baby, and you let that baby grow inside of you for 9 months. Only God knows if you have tried to do all sorts of things to abort the baby couldn't abort the baby, and at the end of the day, you waited till 9 months to give birth to a baby. I'm going to put it up for you now to see the wickedness of some mothers, some women. In fact, this wickedness, sometimes there's a level that some people are climbing on it. Is the level of wickedness to some people is in fact is unlimited. They can do anything. Without their hearts telling them that this is evil, without their conscience judging them that this is evil. Imagine a woman giving birth to a child. 9 months, 9 good months, complete. And you push that baby on that very unfaithful day that you don't know. When a woman is in labor, if you are a woman, you know what I mean. It's between death and life. And the baby came out alive. And you saw the baby alive. You could not even have that mind of cherishing that newborn baby, innocent soul, to say, well, you have planned this evil against him or her. Now that you are seeing his or her face, you can't do it again. At least you know that you cannot take care of that baby. You know that you don't want that baby. You are not ready to be a mother to a child. Why can't you just kindly take that baby to any nearest motherless baby home? Drop the baby there, and somebody will pick the baby and give the baby the good life that the baby deserves. If a baby that you try to abort in your womb did not succeed, if you have been trying to abort a child, a pregnancy, and the pregnancy did not abort, you did not succeed, and the baby did not die, the baby still managed to come to life, know it well that that baby have a destiny to fulfill, that nothing contaminates the destiny of that baby. Is a mandate from God. Is a child sent from God to come and fulfill his or her own destiny. So there is nothing that you can do to abort that baby. Instead, you let that baby go to motherless baby home and let somebody else that will give the baby a good life that the baby come to achieve go and adopt that baby and give the baby a good life. Not for you to have tied that baby inside a bean bag. The mission of that woman that dumped that baby inside that skip is that when he doesn't want to kill, she doesn't want to commit murder by himself by killing that baby. She tied the baby inside a bean bag, as you can see right now. Put the baby in the skip. And our mission is that people will come and put rubbish inside that skip, and that rubbish will eventually kill that baby inside that skip, and it will not be traced. You know the skip, when they put things in the skip, then they go destroy the rubbish in the skip. In that process, they will grant. Oh gosh, I can't say it. You are a witch. That woman that did that very abominable act, God will forever punish you until you come out to confess to the world that you are the mother of that baby. You are the one that gave birth to that baby, that dumped that baby inside that skin, expecting that baby to die there. If not God has sent his angel to pass through that road at that very moment to hear the cry of that baby and begin to check around where is the cry coming from. And they now went into that skin and brought out the baby and brought out the bean bag and opened it. Lo and behold, the baby was inside. What a cute baby. When I saw his face, I was like, God, many people are dying to have one. Many people are eating whatever the doctor prescribed for them, whatever the anything that they come across just to have a child. You that got it freely. It could be that the man that impregnates you is a useless, one of those useless men out there. Or you don't want to be a baby mama to a married man. Why did you open your leg? Women, ladies, singles, girls, please stop opening your legs wide for those useless men to come in. At the end of the day, you fall a victim by becoming a baby mama and you want to kill the baby. Eh? The one that happened in America, 25 years old lady, gave birth to a set of twins in her room all by herself. And she killed this set of twins, a boy and a girl. And at the end of the day, she called the police and called the ambulance that she gave birth to a stillbirth. Unlucky for her, they investigated that the baby was born alive. And she killed them by herself. She suffocated them. 2 twins. Twins. Jesus. How wickedness. How the rate of wickedness, the height of wickedness that some people have climbed there. I imagine if they will even think one day that they will die. They will die. You will have the God to push twins out of your tummy. I will put the picture. This is the picture of the lady. US mother that claimed to give birth to a stillbirth twins, baby, boy and a girl. And at the end of the day, it was investigated and they find out that she was the one that killed them by herself, suffocated them, closed their nose, and called the police and the ambulance that she gave birth to 2 sets of twins and they are stillbirth. Without the notice of without calling anybody that she's in labor. Imagine. You did not even think that you would die when you were pushing that baby. You saw them alive. That joy did not come in you. That joy did not come inside of you to welcome them and say, wow. If you don't have any income to take care of them, the government, thank God we are in Europe, we are in Western world, the government will help you out. Or one way and the other, God will send somebody to come and help you. One day they will grow. They will grow. If they have aborted you that is killing these children now, if they have killed you in if your mother have killed you when you were born, will you be able to have the opportunity to even see this beautiful life that you are saying now, or to even enjoy what you have enjoyed before you get pregnant and you decide to kill those children, innocent children? What do they know? What concerns them for your infidelity that you now go and get pregnant? You could not control yourself. You get pregnant. You brought them to life. They did not come and beg you. It is you that invited them, that seek for them, and they come. You should have at least make up your mind to go give them to motherless baby home. Many people are looking for children to adopt. They will not suffer. They will not die. They will grow up one day and fulfill their destiny. So these stories, this sad news really, really breaks my heart this week, to be honest. And my heart goes for the parents of that teenage boy, that 17 years old boy that was killed in Ireland last week. This week, I mean. And the body are still in search of. My heart goes for them and I sympathize with them. And this is a venue to advise all parents. Please talk to your children to stay out of this drug. The drug dealers, they don't have conscience. They don't have hearts. They have sold their conscience. They have sold their hearts. All they care for is that money. The money that they are getting for it is what they care for. They don't care for the life that goes with the drug that they are selling. They just care for the money. And they forget that one day, they themselves will die. And the money that they have made out of this dirty business will not go with them. And when they finally caught them, they're going to end their life in the prison. I don't want to mention names. I don't want to go more deeper. We know it's a thing that is all over the world. But for this very teenage boy, 17 years old boy, I don't want to mention his name, is a very, very sad, painful death. I pray and I hope that the police, the guards, will be able to search for his pieces, the pieces of his body parts, and bring them all together, at least for his family to see him and bury him and give him the last respect. Sympathize with the family. I pray God comfort them, and such thing will not happen in their family anymore in Jesus' name. And they all should repent out of this dirty business. That is my prayer for them. And those women, those two women that dumped the one that dumped her baby in the skip, make the spirit of that baby haunt you till you confess your sin. And the one that killed the twins baby, that one has been sentenced to prison in America. So that one will be there. And the spirit of that twins will be tormenting her there. That is all I have for this video today. Thank you all for watching. Till I come your way again, I remain Sandra. Keep watching Real Moment with Lady Sandra. Please, if you have not subscribed yet, don't forget hit that subscribe button down there and hit the notification bell as well. Leave your comment. That is where your opinions speak. And don't forget to click up. Thank you, and your hand will forever lifted up above your enemy in Jesus' name. And also don't forget to follow me on my Facebook page. I have been on Facebook for years and I've been doing my videos there. I just decided to shift it to YouTube now. Thank you all for following me. Until I come your way the next time.